Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another character discussion video. And today I'm going to be talking about Velma Dinkley and how I would write her in my own hypothetical series. It took me 3 episodes in to actually come up with an intro for this. So, starting out with the character arc, as I said before, Scooby-Doo is the only one who doesn't have a character arc. It's sort of like there's another way I can explain it is like she starts out very close-minded and very much non-believing in the supernatural, basically like a basically atheist, as I guess you could call it. Um, but over time, when they actually like discover a lot of supernatural stuff, that's what she starts like delving head first into the history of the supernatural. Like very much, she believes that this stuff after their first encounter, and she is like very much into it, though for a lot of reasons that you wouldn't probably expect. Um, Personality wise, I would say she's the most book smart of the gang. Like she knows books, she knows history, she knows like a lot of the stuff that you would expect from a book smart character. Um, I would say she's also probably the sassiest of the bunch, like Mystery Incorporated Velma, except not one to like be a pessimistic. Uh, I'm trying to think of a kind word for jerk, but I mean she's like really funny in that show, but she definitely has this like negative aura around her. I wouldn't be doing that. Like she'd be sassy to people who are already like jerks to her or her friends. I think they would work better. Like she is like, I think she's like very sweet with her friends. Like she's like, she's not the most socially like she's not like very like she is very socially inept. Like she doesn't really know how to like talk to people. Uh, she's also like very introverted as well, preferring to stay with her books as well as like any sort of like mystery that she can like very much get her hands on. Like out of all of them, I would say she is the most enthusiastic about mysteries. Mysteries are her mistress, basically. And I would say that she's definitely like the when it comes to detective work, she like goes full on the research. Like if Scooby is the tracker and Shaggy's the one with the weird trivia, like theater kid stuff, Velma's the one who goes into the actual history of the stuff. Like like a if a monster is called a chimera, but it's actually like a manticore or something, she'd be like the first to point that out. That's just an example, but like I think you get my point. Um, yeah, I'd say this is probably the part of the video that is going to cause the most amount of controversy. I do not like the idea of Velma being a lesbian. Like, I don't mind the idea of her being into girls. We'll get to that in a bit. But, like, I hate that they would, like, retcon her being a lesbian. Because, like, being interested in guys, like, that's been a part of her character for a long time. She flirted with Johnny Bravo. I mean, come on. How are you going to ignore that? So, going back to the, like, skeptic to believer arc, this is part of it. Like, she would be like, she wouldn't really care that she's like bi. But when it comes to finding out the supernatural, that leads to a pretty big rabbit hole, like the afterlife and such. If you don't know, um, being in a relationship with the same sex isn't exactly looked on in a good way in biblical scripture. And I'm just like, why not try something with that? Like maybe she like finds a girl and she is like wanting to be with her, but because of like her fear of the afterlife, what's going to be happening with her. She just can't. I don't know. Like, I think with the proper execution, that would be a really, really interesting and heartfelt story. Like, I wouldn't say heartwarming. I would never say that. But like, it tugs on you. It tugs on you, basically. Yeah, I think that's all I got for this. Any questions about the character writing that I would do, as well as like any other questions you may have? Leave them in the comments. And yeah, this is what I would do for Velma Dinkley.